All right, guys. Good morning. Hope we had a very good day yesterday. All right, man. This was the range we had yesterday, and we we broke it. We pushed down, and we came back into the range, and we are currently making a new range now. So let's remove our previous analysis and do a very fresh analysis. All right. Let's see what the daily is doing. The daily is currently bullish, but we're seeing a lot of irregular moves on this daily candle here. All right, but that's basically it. We're currently bullish on the daily. On the 4 hours, 4 hours has created a support right here. The current 4 hours candle is still bearish, man. Let's see. On the 1 hour, we've created a resistance. Now, we have to, you know, mark this resistance here, right? We also have an area of support here based on the 1 hour time frame. And if we break the supports, our target is 5,245 area. So let's say the 30 minutes time frame. Yeah, this makes a perfect sense now. Yeah, this makes a very perfect sense now. So all we need to do here is plain and simple today. We just need to, you know, close above this 5,200 area or close below 5,175 area for we to, push down to this 5,140 area. It's plain and simple what we are going to be doing here today on gold. Very plain and simple, right? So we could say buys above. For the sales has to come below this area here. Sells below. Now this is a no trade range for us. We are not touching gold here. No trade range here. Very plain and simple what we're looking out for here. Right? This is our target for sales. This is our target for buys up here. Yep. So let's look at GJ, JPY. GPJPY, let's remove the previous analysis. Let's go to the daily. The daily is currently bullish. Yesterday closed bullish also, but now it is looking more like how the daily candle rejected this breakout. So could we at this point be retesting this whole drop here? Are we retesting this breakout area? We would see basically, but the current daily candle is still bullish. It tried to break the previous daily highs, but not yet. Let's say the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, this is now a support. We've created a support, and also we have this resistance here also based on the 4 hours time frame. All right, so let's just keep that at the back of our mind. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, on the 1 hour time frame, we can now readjust these zones to make it better. All right, so it's still very plain and simple what to do here on GJ today. All right, you just need to wait for a candle closing above this area or a candle closing below 210 150 area for you to have a trade. On the 30 minutes time frame, yeah, is making sense. Is making sense. For GJ, waiting for buys above here. And sells below this area. And here now is our no trade range. All right, so we'll keep an eye on both pairs and see what we can do here today. We'll see. We will see. Quickly check what he's doing today. My internet is a little bit slow today. I don't know what's going on, man. My internet is very slow today. It's not supposed to be.
Fill this wick, right? Just following analysis. That's all what I'm doing. I'm just following analysis. That's it. The stop loss will go right over here. I'm just following analysis. That's all what I'm doing. Okay, that's it. I just want to say that I'm grateful for what you do and helping others to learn how you trade because you don't need to. Thank you, bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh wow,
Kuku Ruzas. Kuku Ruzas.
He took a sell, man, based on the 15 minutes. He took a sell as this candle is breaking down low there. You know what? I'm not interested in trading gold here. This is now, you see, this is what makes us different people in trading. All right, my mentor is taking a sell right now. He took a sell right there, and his stop loss is there. He's hoping to fill this week here. I don't like that, or eventually even push down this way. I don't like it. I don't want to trade in this range. Not at all. I want, for me to sell gold today, we have to leave this range entirely. I have to leave that range.
Here, the train, man, shit.
I hope.
All right, it should be good now.
I hope he gets
Just
this
restart
trade, man.
GMT5. I think it should be good.
I hope he gets this trade.
In case, where will be your TP? My TP, honestly, what is this?
Because I don't like this trade.
33 pips. It's gonna be. Oh no, buddy. No,
See?
what's happening, Caesar?
See?
What? Alright, so I closed 50%. Okay, look, my initial risk was 8,000, so I closed 50%. Right here. So that my risk is lower than 8,000. Airdrop is on.
Oh my man. So tired today.
441930. What is this? Yo! But listen, this is in portrait.
Like it is more real. I can make it a story version too.
Yeah, story, because I'll post it on the story. Yo guys, look at this. Look what we did. How do I show this to you?
30% off! Use code LOVE30!
Alright, here we go. Now we're moving down.
Oh, what a good drop, man.
But at least, close, like, managed risk. Managed risk. That's the most important. Wow, look at that. Right? Now I'm going to put stops to break even. Right here. Moved stops to break even. Can I enter now? Are you stupid? Bro? Are you dumb? What do you mean enter now? You see what price is? Man. Shit. Okay, look at this. Look what we did.
30% off! Use code LOVE30!
Right? Look at this.
30% off! Use code LOVE30!
Use code LOVE30. Wow. That's not LXG, by the way. Don't get excited. You're using simulated account right now? No, I'm not using a simulated account. This is a live account. It's a live account. Wow, look at that. It didn't get stopped out at break even. Yeah. Dear, you are great. Thank you. Your stop loss hit? No, man, no. I mean, if you secure down over here, great, awesome. But I put my stops at break even because I don't want it to go in drawdown because of this rejection here to the left hand side. I don't want it to do that. That's not LXG, guys. Relax. It's not LXG. This is not LXG. Is this AI? Yeah. Raja is like, stole that shit. Yeah, so really anticipating it to continue to push down, to be honest. If gold makes a new all-time high, does it mean that the problem gets more in the world? Yeah, I would say so. I would say so if we create a new all-time high. Since I'm at the hospital during cancer treatment, I wish you all the best. It's not easy. It's not easy watching from the hospital. Not easy. What is the time for your live? I'm new. Our live started 30 minutes ago. No, I cannot send you $100. Oh, got stopped out. Got stopped out. It'll be so sad if it goes down now after this.
Man. Man. Mm. Mm. The way this 30 minutes candle is closing is looking like if the next one should break this high, we could easily put to the upside, but we'll see. We'll see. Look at that. Look at that. Because see, this is a rejection. This is also a rejection. If we break this high, could we push up? How does it look on the 5 minutes? This is, I think I would prefer to wait for something closing above here. But yeah, this really makes sense for we to push up. This really makes sense for we to push up, trust me. It does, man. Because of this rejection that we have here to the downside. This rejection, see how this candle rejected from here. This candle also tapped down low and rejected also. So if we break this high, we could. What is Raja doing?
Remain on YouTube, yes. It is far away. Every time I think about
Stop loss will be above there. Let's see. I took a sell on GG. This is just, this is not in my plans to sell GG right now, but it makes sense. It kind of makes sense. I like it. Gold also, gold also might also look good if we break this high here. If we break that high there, stop loss will be around here. This you just trade, if this candle is flipping bullish, I'm going to close half of this trade. That is how I'm going to manage this risk. This trade, if the current 30 minutes candle should flip bullish, I'm going to close half. Because it should not flip bullish. One minute, let me share my MT5 here. Here, guys. Yeah. So if this candle here is flipping bullish, I'm going to manage this trade here. I'm going to close half of this trade. It should not flip bullish. It should not do that. If it's going to go down, then 0.5. Man is flipping bullish. It wants to flip. It wants to flip. And I don't like that. It wants to flip, so if it's okay, what I'm going to do is, if it's breaking its own high, I'm going to close 50%. If it's breaking its own high here, you know what? I closed half. I just closed half right there. So we'll just see how this candle does now. Gold is still, you know, gold is still whatever. We'll have these rejections, these weeks. I don't like it. But the sales could make sense if we break this low here. Good sales could make sense if we break this low. If we don't break this low, then no. But we'll see. These are rejections. These are weeks that we need to, you know, be careful about. I don't like this GJ any longer. I don't like this GJ any longer. Yeah. I closed it. I closed that trade. Yeah, so I closed this trade. We'll have to stick to our analysis here. You know, I was thinking with the volume of the pre-London Open, as we're breaking this small-bodied bullish candle here, that we could potentially keep pushing at least towards this 210 area here, which is about 20 pips away from that entry. So, but it did not happen. It's better I stick to my original analysis here on GJ, waiting for a closure above this area for we to, you know, have a continuation to the upside. Same here as gold. Same here as gold.
And then come back on Sunday. Okay? Business. No, this has to be first class because it's a long flight. So if I search. Look at that. No, it's 13 hours. That's not bad. 13 hours. So we arrived there Tuesday night. Okay. Arrived there Tuesday night. On Sunday, we leave at 8. 8. We leave. Or Sunday, we leave at 9. Let's leave at 8. Okay. Not bad. First class for what? What's 56K? 56K is $15,000. I dream the day you'll be here. No, Sydney. Fuck Melbourne. Fuck Melbourne. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Melbourne. Bro, isn't Melbourne right there to Sydney? Melbourne's right there, man. Mate. Mate, Melbourne's right there, mate. Not that far off. Oh, it's cold. Okay. Okay. Your ping is 100, but don't think us leave here for Versafish. No. No. The ping is great. The ping is great. There's nothing wrong with the ping. So I go to google.com and then I go to Google Maps. You know, in Sydney, we went to Bondi Beach. Within 2-3 hours, withdrawals via crypto. Within 2-3 hours. But Visa card in India, Visa, MasterCard, 5 to 6 business days. 5 to 6 business days.
So
Your Discord support is very weak.
gold has closed bearish in 15 minutes. Man, this looks very good, if you ask me. This looks really good. Man. Yeah, let me try these cells here on gold. Hopefully this thing doesn't reject. Hopefully it doesn't reject. Yep. So I'm going to keep my closing half very handy, because I wouldn't want this thing to, you know, I'll just keep stop loss maybe somewhere around, man, let's say 1%. You know what? I'll just keep this stop loss here. If this current candle pushes more than half of this candle's body, then I'm going to exit. Ooh, man, this one is, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this, man. It should not break its own high. It should not break its own high. This didn't just give me a chance to even manage my risk here. But I'll just keep the stop loss there. Let me give this a little bit of space. Before spread from the London Open will take me out. Look at this 15 minutes here. This 15 minutes closed very nicely, right? Next one broke the low, which is the reason why I entered this sell. But now it's not looking nice any longer. But as long as we're not breaking this high here, then we're still safe. As long as it's not breaking this high, then we'll see. Hopefully the volume from the London Open can, flip bearish for it to go down on gold. DJ is pushing bullish. DJ is pushing bullish. But we need a closure in 8 minutes. We need a closure. What is Joey doing? Joey is still, Joey is pushing up now. Okay, can you now break? Can you go lower, gold? Can you go lower, boy? We are just about 8 minutes to London Open now. 8 minutes to London Open. Alright. We're dropping. If we get to this week here, I think I would bring my stop loss to break even. That is what I'm going to do. If we push down to this week, my stop loss will go on break even. Because this week here is a rejection. So if the volume is going to break this week, then we should continue pushing down. We should be able to continue pushing down. If not, this is going to be another rejection. It's going to be another rejection. Let's see. Now that we are also 21 pips on this trade, okay, you know what? This is going to be a break-even trade at this point. 30 pips break-even. So let's see, can this continue pushing down now? We are breaking this week also, so we should be able to keep pushing down. So if this thing goes back on break-even, then it is what it is for me. I don't want to, I don't want to risk anything at this point, because if we're not able to break here with the volume that we're having and we reject, then it should just take me out on break even. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Oh, for 50 pips. You know what? Why is this in lagging, bro? Let's secure something here. 0.8. Yeah, I secured something here. Stop loss is still on break even. Stop loss still on break even now. So I'm just going to leave this 0.2 now to keep running till like you know what, let me leave 0.1. Oh, it's rejecting now. It is rejecting. So if it takes me out on break even, then it is what it is. it is what it is. I wanted to, take out 0.1 again right there, but yeah. Now it's about to take me out on break even. It's about to take me out on break even. Well, I got that good push there. It was 50 pips. That push there was 50 pips. Let me move this thing here. So now if I get stopped out on break even, it's fine. It's oh, okay, that's break even. That is break even. GJ is about to also close bullish, then it would make more sense that if the next candle should break this high, we would continue pushing to the upside. Let's keep an eye on trading view here. Two minutes. 2 minutes 50 seconds. Gold is just doing what's not there. Man, DJ needs to chill out, bro. He needs to chill out. Chill out, bro. Because in the last 2 minutes of this London Open, it might just break this week's here, then fly. We'll have plain candles. Look at this. Look at this. If we break that wick there, look at this. Oh man, it's breaking that wick. I don't like the fact it's doing that in the last 2 minutes. Look at that. And I don't want to take an impulse entry because this is the last 2 minutes of this 30 minutes candle before London Open. We don't know what London Open is going to do. Are we going to, reject? Or are we going to continue? Interesting. We'll see. We just have to wait. If it goes, let it go, but we'll have to wait. Trust me. We really have to wait. What did Raja do here? Did he take that sell too?
Caliber King 49.
Man,
Alright, look at that. Waking up now. Okay, chat. We're gonna break below this low. I'm not gonna take a trade, but I do think we will continue to push now. 51.82. Right there. This is too early now. Look, it's in the first 1 minute. First 1 to 2 minutes. Too early. Peshawar aa jao. Okay, mara. Peshawar aunga. Love from Gold Magician. Gold Magician. Hey, listen, all you guys type in Gold Magicians. I'm just gonna hide you here from the channel. Who the fuck is Gold Magician? Gold Magician. Okay, Gold Magician. Yes, I see you now. Oh yes, Gold Magician. Perfect. I see you. Crypto. XNES. XNES? XNES? What? Yo, listen, Gold Magician. Message me on WhatsApp. What the fuck is this? Message me on WhatsApp. Subscribers only. Wow, I can't chat.
All right, so we've
Gold Magician. Message me on WhatsApp.
We have closed right now. Gold also closed, Man, this closure here is way above. Man, what's going on, bro? Do I want to buy this in right now? And there is no good bottom wick. Oh, I don't like missing my entries. There is no good bottom wick. I want this thing to make a bottom wick. If it's not making a bottom wick, then it's just flying. It's just flying. Now this is what happens sometimes when you want to wait for the candles to close. All right, you see this candle I talked about. I said if we're breaking these wicks here, for breaking those wicks, we might fly to the upside. But now it is risky. This wicks here, right? It is very risky because it was happening in the last 2 minutes of this 30-minute candle, and London Open was also coming up, right? So now this candle closed here and did not even try to wake down, and is just pushing up now. So it's not setting up in the way that I would love it to do. But ideally, if it has made a lower wick first before breaking this high, then it could have been a good opportunity to do something like this. All right, the stop loss will be somewhere at this breakout area here, but now it did not give us a chance to even do nothing here. So it's just pushing now. Just pushing now. At least we got a trade on gold. I got that break of this low here to just feel that week, and I placed my stop loss on break even. It went 50 pips and I closed about 80%, and the other one just got stopped out on break even here. So GJ, man, we analyzed it and no good entry. No good entry. I didn't want to take an impulse entry because this would have been a perfect impulse entry on GJ. Stop loss would have been 24 pips or 20 thereabouts, yeah, 26 pips. Then see the range is very, very big. Trust me. Look here. This is where we're heading to. There are very clean candles to the left hand side here. Look at this. Look at this. Very clean range here. Very, very clean range. You see? So ideally we should continue towards 211 area. But this candle here doesn't have a lower wick. It needs to make a bottom wick for me to be comfortable to buy GJ. It doesn't have a bottom wick. That is why I didn't take these buys. I need some sort of push to the downside first. If a candle is not doing what I want it to do, then I'm staying away 100%. I'm staying 100% away from it. For gold is just whatever right now. Gold is whatever right now. Gold is gold, man. Very messy range. So anything for sales here now on gold has to come below this area. This range is a range we need to stay away from. Trust me, 100%. We need to stay away from this range. We need to stay away from that range. Yep. GJ, I thought it wanted to make a lower wick, but it did not. I really don't want to take a buy on GG like this, especially having moved 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish candles. This candle here is the fifth bullish candle, and it doesn't have a bottom wick. So what are the chances this candle could easily continue up? Is very, very slim. Is very, very slim. Very, very, very slim. Today is Wednesday. There is nothing here to pay attention to. Nothing here to pay attention to. Yep. It's okay for candles to move without you, all right? It's might, do what you want it to do. It might close the way you want it to close, but doesn't give you an entry. So what will you do at that point? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You do nothing. Yeah. Now you see the rejection, right? So that rejection, imagine somebody buying it because it was pushing up. You see? As long as the candle is not doing what it's supposed to do, then just stay away from that trade. Stay away from it. Yeah, did we close above resistance? Yeah, we did. All right. So the next candle that was supposed to be our trading candle, what did it do? Did it do what it's supposed to do? Every candle should have a lower wick and a top wick, right? Every candle should have a top wick and a lower wick. So you should be able to understand that, okay, if this candle is not making a lower wick, what is it likely to do? If this candle is not making a top wick, what is it likely to do? All right. You have to understand those things when you are trading. It's very, very important to understand that, because those things will tell you exactly when and how to execute and exit your trade, right? Very, very important for you to understand that. Very, very important for you to understand that. Now you see how we are struggling to push up since this candle did not make a lower wick, right? So this is a plain and simple example of what a candle should do for it to continue in a certain direction. If this candle had a lower wick, probably the volume from the London Open would have kept pushing it up very cleanly. But now the candle started blasting up. Maybe the volume from the section opening was way too much that it's just pushed it to the upside without even making any wick, right? But now it is coming back down to say, you know what, I need that wick. I need that wick. I need to make that wick, right? So that is the reason why I didn't take that buy then, because this candle needs to make a lower wick. Even now that we have what looks like a wick there, buying it now is still looking very, very tough, trust me, because this could now be a rejection for you to keep pushing back down. It could not be a rejection, because for any reason that it's pushed up first, it doesn't make any sense. Now it's rejecting. Are you going to buy a market that is rejecting? I won't do that. I won't do that. The best thing for me to do now is, okay, if it keeps going, fine, let it go. All right. Then at some point, it will come back down to do what? To create a new support. To create a new support. That is what makes sense. You might say, okay, this candle has made a lower wick now. Just know there's a tiny wick there. It's still a wick, all right? As is flipping back bullish. How about we buy it? No, no, because now we are rejecting from somewhere. We're now rejecting from somewhere. What makes sense is for you to just allow this candle to close. When this candle closes, if it closes a bullish candle back above this area, then it's plain and simple. Just give it a chance, wait for it to retrace, create a new support from this breakout area, right? Then you could still get your trade to keep pushing to the upside. It's very, very plain and simple. Don't expect it to do what you want it to do when it's not doing what it's supposed to do. The moment you expect the market to do something and is not doing it, you're messing up your mindset at that point. I hope you learned something today, right? Some people would have said, oh, it closed above, it closed above there. You talked about that. Why didn't you buy it? Didn't buy it because of this bottom wick that we did not make with this candle's opening points. Because every candle should always make a lower wick if it's going to push up. Yep. $15 minutes is about to close in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes for this 15 minutes candle here to close. 2 minutes. If I was paying attention, it would have made more sense to buy it right there. That would have been about 30 pips trade. Buying it as it's breaking this high here. But yeah, there was this week here that was also paying attention to. This week here is very important, so don't just ignore it. Gold is whatever right now. Gold is struggling. Gold is really struggling. All right, guys, we've been streaming for what, an hour now. Yeah, we've been streaming for 1 hour now, and we got a trade on gold. We got a trade on gold based on the 15 minutes time frame, and it moved 50 pips and they went back on break even. The trade was right here. As this candle broke this low here, it came down 50 pips and I closed the trade. So it came and took me out on break even with London Open. It is what it is. So the best thing for we to do on gold here now is maybe wait for a break above this area. A break and close above this area. That's what makes sense to me now. Okay, GJ is flipping back bullish now, making sense. It makes sense now. But now this candle has about 1 minute to close. It has about 1 minute to close. So am I going to buy a candle that has few minutes to close? No. The best thing for me to do at this point is wait for a retracement. If we retrace, create a new support, then I could take a buy for it to keep pushing up. But buying it up here, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I will now need some sort of retracement. I must wait for a retracement. So if you get that, if you get it, fine. If it doesn't happen and it keeps pushing, let it go. Just let it go. Next section, you come back, repeat the same thing, and then it will make a lot of sense. All right. All right. Look at how we close. Small bodied bullish candle. Now wait for retracement to happen. All right, guys. I'm gonna head off I'll see you guys tomorrow, Thursday, for the stream, 8 a.m. GMT, same time, same venue. Enjoy the rest of your day.